I'm Dr. Jon Dabach, and in this video we're about to watch from comedian Taylor Tomlinson, we're going to kind of dissect a view of relationships. I know this is every comedian's favorite thing, dissecting the joke and explaining it. Man, they must hate this. But the truth is that there's a lot of psychological oomph behind what she's saying here. And I'm going to kind of go into why a lot of what she's saying hits home so hard and why it resonates with us. Because oftentimes when we listen to jokes, we just don't understand why we're laughing so hard, but we just do because we recognize a hard truth. So let's watch. She's brilliant, by the way.
And my boyfriend wasn't looking for a relationship either when we met. Straight dudes usually aren't, you know? Women are surprised when they find a guy who can make them come, and straight dudes are surprised when they find a girl who can make them feel genuine feelings in their heart. Like, women are like, he got me off 3 times, and guys are like, I just fucking like her, dude. Like we talked all day, I didn't want to hit her, it was nuts. She's just like my friend? I don't know. I want to like lick her heart, I think. Straight dudes are so proud of themselves for falling in love. It's really cute. They're like, I love you. Hell yeah, buddy. I knew you could get there. Women fall in love. We're like, I love you. Fucking again, you dumb bitch. You were supposed to love you first. You keep skipping that part. It is eat, pray, then love. Oh, my God, it's okay. We'll try again in 1.5 years.
The 1.5 part really gets me. Okay, I mean, she's saying 1.5 years. For those of you who don't get it, that's just kind of knowing the pattern. We're going to stay in this relationship. It's not going to work. 1.5 years later, we're going to have to try and find again. I think what's fascinating about this particular clip is the identification of vulnerability. And why, and we should talk about why men have a hard time feeling committed, going into it, actually feeling a sense of comfort with saying things like, I love you. It's because as soon as you do that, you have no more defensive shields. And men pride themselves on being strong. And the brain really doesn't understand at all a difference between physical danger and emotional danger. So when a man puts himself out there in a dangerous position physically, typically he'll get very uncomfortable. He'll look for the exits, right? He'll look for exit strategies or who he can take or what kind of maneuvers he can do. If hopefully he has a weapon, and all these things start going through his head, like how am I going to get out of this situation? It's a fight or flight moment. Emotionally, the brain feels the same way. We feel backed up into a corner when we're exposed. And when you say, I love you, now you're basically saying, here is everything you need to hurt me. And I'm hoping, please, you don't. And it takes a lot of courage to be able to put that out on the table and get hurt. Just like it takes a lot of courage to fight 3 guys, knowing that there's a very good chance you're going to get hurt. It takes courage for someone who hasn't done the emotional work to put themselves out there and say, I can get hurt and I'm going to roll the dice here. And if I get hurt, I'll deal with it. And so some men are much more comfortable putting themselves in those dangerous positions physically. Some are more comfortable emotionally. I have never been in a real fight in my life, hope to never be in a real fight in my life, even though I took some karate as a kid. I would be pretty scared to be in a fight, even with someone my own size where I have a chance to win. I'd be like, what if I break a bone? That sucks. I would be pretty timid. And I've met many men in my life who that doesn't bother them at all. I've had some people in my care who are mercenary Marines and merchant Marines and all these kind of things. And they have no fear of physical danger. But when it comes to being vulnerable emotionally, where they can't use the tools that they developed in physical combat in their relationship, I hope not, that's terrifying, right? Because she can hurt me and I can't do anything to get out of it. I just have to sit there and take it. And that's terrifying. Now, more interesting was the female perspective of, you're an idiot for being this vulnerable again. And that speaks to the idea, especially you could tell from her age and still being single, that she's been hurt before. And so this idea that you have to get to a place where being vulnerable isn't this invitation to hurt you, to hurt you. It's not like, hey, I'm in love with you. Oh God. And there's this expectation that it's just going to end badly. It's this idea that she has to work on being happy in her own self and not being needy and not saying I love you to try and hopefully get into that relationship where it's reciprocated. So it's fascinating how hard that joke hits and how true it is for most of us, but it's spot on. Bravo. Don't forget to click like and subscribe for more content like this. And on the screen right now, you should see 2 other amazing videos that will give you insights into relationships. I'm Dr. Jon Dabach. I'll see you next time.